So today is one of my favorite days of the year, and that is because it is Lunar New Year's Eve day. And what's exciting about that is it's ritual time. It's ritual time, and I love ritual. Do you love ritual? Are you into it? Do you have rituals? I'm just wondering if you're conscious of rituals. You might have a ritual of how you make your coffee. You might have a ritual that you do on a daily basis. You might, like my dear friend and colleague Rachel Resnick, who teaches people morning making rituals and their morning writing rituals. Like, those are fantastic rituals. So today I love, because it's such a powerful ritual day, and it is Lunar New Year's Eve day at the time of this live recording. So welcome everybody. I am Deborah Kagan, your Mojo recovery specialist, and I want to talk to you about Lunar New Year, which I've been talking about a little bit because we're on it. It's happening tonight. And it always happens on a new moon. And new moons, whether you're woo or really woo-woo or super practical, here's the thing. New moons are all about new beginnings. And once a month, you get an opportunity to really start fresh. I mean, technically, we start fresh every day. We have a new day. There's a new opportunity in every moment. When we're looking at the bigger overarching universal flow, new moons are that start. They're the beginning point. And then the light begins to grow, right? We start to see the moon grow in its fullness. And then we get to that full moon, and then it starts to wane, okay? Today is the new moon, and it is the Lunar New Year, which officially starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day of the year of the Earth Pig. And if you missed my webinar about that, keep tuning into my channel, because I've been hearing from some of you, and I'm thinking I might offer you an encore presentation. We'll see. So stay tuned in for that. Today, though, it's really what I want to share with you is something that I talked about in an event that I do. Once a month, I host an open mentoring call for ladies that are a part of my women's circle on Facebook, completely complimentary. Any lady can join there. And something came up that I was really powerful. I wanted to share with the collective, because a lot of people don't realize that this is happening. And I also shared this on a conversation with an accountability partner earlier today too. And I've noticed that there are people who are feeling a lot lately. There's like heightened emotion. Maybe you might be feeling a little dark side energy, where you're wondering, why am I feeling so emotional? Or maybe you're wondering, why do I feel kind of low? Or, the other D word. And, if that's going on for you, here's something I wanted to share with you, which is this. New moons, as I just mentioned, it's the dark moon. There's no light in the sky. It's the new beginning. It's a fresh start. However, it's also the darkest time, right? It's the darkest before the light begins to grow again. And so think about it, right? We hear that it's darkest before the dawn. Same kind of thing as saying, don't stop 5 feet before you hit the goal or the gold. And during new moon times, and particularly for those of you that are empathic, for those of you that are more tapped in, are more sensitive to the rhythms of universal energy, other people's energy, new moons can feel a little heavy. You can feel maybe some more intense emotions. You might be like, I don't know why, but I just feel like crying. And this is probably more about the ladies than for you guys who are tuning in. But it's also insightful for you gentlemen, because now you can support your women even more powerfully. And And it's not necessarily a hormonal thing. So don't blame it on that. It literally, again, it's the dark phase of the month. And if you are, somebody who's connected, consciously or not, but you might be a more sensitive person, I wanted to really let you know there's nothing to fear. It's simply that you're connected, and that's a good thing. Here's where it can go awry. If you are getting pretty emotional, and if you are feeling intensely and you're not quite sure why, and you are frankly starting to project all of that onto the people around you, well, now there's no self-responsibility. And regardless of whether you understand the emotion or not, it's important to check in with yourself. It's important to, number one, take a moment, see what's happening, recognize it's a feeling. And the feelings and the emotions are like weather. They come and go. Right now, we're having a rainy time in LA. It's like the rains are happening and then they're stopping. And then there's a beautiful sun, right? And there's, it's a gorgeous blue sky again. And then boom, now we have a downpour. So emotions come and go. They're here, they're gone. Don't necessarily get attached to that emotion coming up. And particularly if this is happening around the new moon, check in with yourself and just see if this happens around new moon times for you. And if it does, then it's important to be responsible that this is simply part of your rhythm and that you are connected to the rhythm of the universe. And that's powerful. So I'm really excited. I'm going to go out and have a Lunar New Year dinner celebration right now. And then I'm coming back and doing all my new moon lunar New Year rituals, which I just love and adore. And I did talk about on the webinar that was offered. And again, I'm thinking about offering you an encore. If you would like an encore, comment below. So I've been hearing from a few of you, and I'm thinking about it because it did expire over the weekend. But I'm a giver, and I really want you all to be rocking your mojo. So that's that. And comment below if it is something that you would like an encore presentation of this week, because you could still celebrate, you could really still set yourself up for a very powerful year. It frankly is, I believe, the actual new year. It's the energetic new year. So it does get you in concert with as above, so below. All right, this has been your Mojo Moment for the day. I am Deborah Kagan. Thank you for the love and the hearts. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you tuning in. And I will see you tomorrow, because this is live 365, baby. You and me. We're doing it. I'll see you soon.